All right, you are not going to believe this. In fact, I didn't believe it myself, but I actually watched the movie R. I don't know, rar. I seriously watched the movie. I've seen the trailers. I've seen that. What is that? Naatu Naatu dance, Naatu Naatu, or some other dance or whatever. I never thought I would actually watch the movie. The reason being is whenever I used to see the trailer and I used to see them like jumping from the forest and the tiger is coming and they are going slow motion like a Matrix. I was like, who the hell wants to see this silly sausage of a movie? It didn't even look real. It was like he's throwing a tiger like this, or he's throwing some wild animal on someone, and oh, it goes like this. And I was like, someone really has to be mad to watch that movie. It's like childish. But guess what? I never in my wildest dreams thought I would see a Telugu movie. I think you call it what? Tollywood? That also a 3 hour Telugu movie, okay, with the uh, the VFX or the CGI. I don't know what do you call that effects, which is like whenever you show any VFX or when you show any effects, or you're trying hard to make it look real. This one, it's like they are trying very hard to make it look not real, you know? So I was like, I was so shocked when I watched this movie. I initially, when the movie started, I was like, okay, I'm going to force myself to watch this. I will actually force myself to watch it. But within, I think, the first 5 minutes or 10 minutes, man, seriously, I was actually wanting to see what is going to happen next, what is going to happen next, what is going to happen next. And for a guy like me who I absolutely cannot watch a movie, for me, this movie was a total shocker. I was blown away by it. I am not at all ashamed to say that a movie that had the most ridiculous VFX effect, that had the most silly, comedically funny action scenes that defy physics. I mean, if it was a Marvel movie, even then I would not believe that a Marvel character could do half the stuff that these guys did. But boy, did I watch the movie. I really watched the movie. And even though there were other reality shows which I do watch, like I watched the Master Chef series, I watched the UFC, I decided I'll watch all of them later. It's like I kept getting dragged back in to watch this movie. It was amazing. It was seriously amazing. I am blown away. And for me to tell you this, that I'm blown away by a movie, that to a 3 hour Tollywood movie with childish, nonsensical VFX effects, which you know for a fact is this is rubbish, total rubbish. It says a lot. And I'll tell you exactly why did I watch this movie and why you must watch this movie if you have not watched. I don't know if I'm the only human being on the planet who didn't watch this movie. So what actually happened was, as I was browsing through all the videos, I like to. I'm a subscriber of this guy, Critical Drinker. I love his reviews. I used to watch Chris Struckman or whatever, uh, um, but he has changed a lot ever since he directed a movie. He has lost his charm. Then there is another guy. I'll give you his name. He always has a red background. Wait, let me get his name. Movie review. I always get his. What is this guy's name? Jeremy Jans. Okay. So I see him sometimes. He's not my favorite, but Critical Drinker is my favorite. The second one, sometimes I'll see Chris Struckerman or whatever. And third one is Jeremy Jans. So I was just browsing to check the review of what's the name? Fantastic Four. Okay. I was just browsing to check that out. And suddenly one of the old videos, really old videos, came up, and Critical Drinker, he was giving the review of RRR. Now, here is a guy who's an Australian who is very, very critical. You cannot impress him with any movie. In fact, he didn't even like Snyderverse. Not that he didn't like, he was very critical about it. So for him, for a movie that I love, like the Snyderverse, the Justice League, yeah, movie like that, which I loved, but he found so many loopholes in that. For him to say that RRR, Telugu movie, a 3 hour, is a must watch masterpiece, even though I saw it before, it didn't hit me. I saw it twice before, it didn't hit me. I watched his whole review twice. Huh? This time when I watched it, I was like, wait a minute, why is this guy praising this movie so much? What is so great about it? And that led me to, not only watch the movie, I sincerely, from my heart, I thought when the movie would start, I would have to force myself to see it. I was like, oh man, I don't want to see it. So I was like, oh, wait. Should I see it? No. Should I see it? No. Then I said, okay, let me just see it. I'll try to watch 5 minutes per day. Okay, I'll force myself. Seriously, I'll force myself to see 5 minutes per day. I put it on. The movie started. Initially, it was okay. But as it started to progress, I totally forgot about time and I was busy watching it. And I watched it day number one. I watched a little bit. And normally if you know me, if you follow me, you know that I'll watch a movie and then I'll see another movie same time, and then I'll watch a third movie, and then I'll go back to the old movie, and then I'll watch another movie. That's how I watch movies. This is at a single sitting. And then the second day I'll do the same thing. Like I'll watch A, B, C, D, E. And next day I'll watch B, A, C, not E. Then third day I'll watch E, but A. So fragmented. It's very hard for any movie to get my whole attention. But this RRR, oh goodness me. Once I started to watch it, all other movies were like, wait, I can watch you later. I need to watch this. And the movie was so compelling that I had to watch it right to the end. So now here's the question. What makes this such a great movie? What makes it? I have written down a few thoughts here. Even though the action sequence defy physics, the CGI is cartoonish, the British actors were absolutely, I don't know if the right word is crap, but it looked that they were fish out of water. They didn't know how to act. They were trying the level besters. We are going to kill him. You just don't feel like the minute I would see a British actor or whoever is playing the British role, those Western actors, I would get detached from the movie. They were that bad. So even though that was pathetic, the magnum opus of the movie was the storytelling. So compelling. The twists and turns in every part of the movie. You think, in a normal movie, there'll be one twist or just two. Oh, he's the actual badass. He's the actual evil guy. But this movie has a twist, and then it has a turn, and then it has a twist again. And you'll be like, is it over? Is it finished? And then something else will come up. Like there were times in this movie where I thought, he's dead, finished. This hero killed the other guy. And you actually see the scene where he throws, he takes this sharp object and smashes the guy. And you think, oh, sheesh, man, he has killed him. And then after a few seconds, you see that he has stabbed not him on his neck or on his face, but at the side. He wants him to live. I was like, oh, bloody hell, man. The storytelling was great. Twists and turns were amazing. The characters were really powerful. The way he built each character up. There are two main characters. The way the director showed who these true characters are. In fact, I was surprised that Ajay Devgan was there, who plays the father figure of one of the main characters. In a very short time, he was able to enunciate as to who he was, what he stood for. Okay, not, just as everything else, there are always drawbacks. There were a few in this. Like, for example, 3 hour playtime, I thought it could have been, maybe 2 hours, 30 minutes. Then it would have got perfect rating from me. It would have got a 10 out of 10. The other thing was, because there were so many characters, each guy had a girlfriend, each guy had, a love interest. They were not able to focus on them so very much, especially one British female. She is in so-called love triangle with the, not love triangle, she's in love with the main hero. So that didn't amount to anything. So I wish they had a kind of ending that, okay, they were in love or got happily married or something like that. Um, the values in the movie, the lessons like love, brotherhood, sacrifice, being an underdog, overcoming all the hardships, beautifully narrated. Oh, I forgot one of the biggest drawback, which was comical, is when both the heroes, I'll not give out the story. I'm sure you know the story. Both the heroes, they are like. They are meeting each other for the first time. One guy is on top of the bridge. This is the scene you'll see in the trailer. They both, jump from the bridge and all that. So one guy is at top of the bridge, other guy is very far off, and they notice each other for the first time. And even though they don't know each other, he does, one sign like this. You're talking of maybe he's half a kilometer away, or maybe more than that. He just does this, and then he's like, and they understand each other what they're saying by just this sign language. And then when they see each other, and he does, yeah. So, yeah, okay, fine. I'm just being overly critical, but man, the movie was entertaining. It was absolutely entertaining. And even though there were scenes in the movie, torture scenes where the hero was made to suffer, and you know that it is completely exaggerated, like breaking of the bones and getting bit with a snake and he's going to die, and he just immediately crushes some herbs and puts it here and he's healed. So even though all those were kind of silly, but the way the actors, these two guys, the way they were able to show their emotions, the way the director was able to capture them. What is their name? One is N.T. Rama Rao. He's apparently the highest paid actor in Indian cinema. So that's the first time I came to know him. He's known as NTR Jr. Okay. He really played it well. And this guy, Uni Dila Ram Charan, also he played it very well. And, pretty well built physiques for the roles. Oh, yes. And that dance, which I was talking about, that what? Naatu Naatu. Here's the thing. If you just watch the trailer or a music video of them dancing, you'll not feel anything. You'll be like, what the hell are they doing? But when you watch the movie and then you see them do that dance sequence, you kind of enjoy it. You kind of really see the dance. You kind of feel it. Overall, I would say that this movie, the multiple awards it has won, it is, what is it? It was the third Indian film and first Telugu film to receive nominations for Golden Globe Awards, Best Foreign Language, Best Original Song, Naatu Naatu. I think it won that. Then Critics Award, 69th National Film Award, many awards that they won. They really deserve it. I would say that, like these are some of those rare movies that come out that really redefine Indian cinema. And, where we always think only Bollywood movies are the ultimate. And this Tollywood movie, I don't know if Tollywood is the right word for it, was amazing. The mastery in storytelling was just out of the world. I have nothing but respect for the team that has worked. And it also seems that it was one of the most expensive movie when it came, when it was released at 550 crore. I think now it's become much more. And this was released in 25th March 2022. So yeah, I know I'm very late for the party, but wow, what a movie, man. Wow, what a movie. This is a movie that, even though it's silly, it's exaggerated, many things are pretty silly. Um, you will love it. Yeah. I enjoyed it. I seriously enjoyed it. And like I told you, I didn't want to watch anything else until I finished this movie. And every day, it's like when it was time to eat, I wanted to watch that movie. I wanted to say, what's next? What's next? Tell me what's next. So brilliant storytelling. Overall, I think the entire team has worked together. Even the far shots that they show, it's not real, it's CGI, but the way they were able to visualize all this, I think I really loved. It was a very entertaining movie. Movies should really entertain you. This movie does it. If you ask me honestly, my rating, um, like I told you, if it was 2 hours, 30 minutes, I think it's 3 hours. It would have been very tight. It would have been perfect. I would have given a straight off. Maybe even 2 hours, 45 minutes, I would have given 10 out of 10. Um, I'll give it say, I thought I would put it at 8. Then I went 8.5. I would give this movie a 9. Around 8.5 and 9. Really nice. Really, really nice. Really enjoyable. If you have not watched this movie, I highly recommend you watch it. It'll take you out into a very, um, silly little world where movie watching, storytelling, it is silly, but it'll captivate your heart with the way the story has been told, with the values that they show, and with the acting that these guys have done. And yes, the director, Rajamouli, oh, what a vision. What a manner in storytelling. I loved it. So I hope you watch it. And let me know your thoughts as well. And yeah, guys, if you do know any movie like this, not exactly like this, but which must be watched, I really like watching movies that have some twists, some turns, great storytelling, great characters, and one that is absolutely entertaining. So if you have not watched it, which I doubt, you wouldn't have, please watch it. You'll love it. And yeah, let me know what are your thoughts, and I would love to hear from you. Good, bad, ugly. Let me know. Comment down below. This is me signing off. Take care.